to another episode of Cooking with Jen. Today I'm really excited because I'm making my favorite dim sum dish, the Siew Mai. Siew Mai is also known as a pork dumpling, and it's really very popular amongst the Chinese and also Caucasians because it's so versatile and it's easy to make. And it looks like a lot of ingredients, but it's really simple and it's so delightful. So let's take a look at all the ingredients we require. Of course, the most important thing would be the minced pork. This is the key ingredient, followed by the shrimps. So I've actually diced the shrimps, and these are actually dried shiitake mushrooms. I've soaked it for about 3-4 hours and I diced it after that. This is another very important ingredient, the water chestnut, which gives the Siew Mai a very crunchy flavor. And we need some minced garlic as well. And I've got here some baking soda. I was told that this is the ingredient that helps to make the prawns and the minced pork very springy. I've also prepared the tobiko, which is also known as a flying fish roll, and this helps to blend up the dim sum. And I've got here kompoi as well, and some diced carrots. They really give a crunchy flavor. And this is really important. This is the sui jiao skin in Chinese, and it basically means dumpling skin. This is what we use to wrap the pork and all the ingredients. For the seasoning, we will need salt, some white pepper, light soya sauce, and a bit of sesame oil. Some people like to use chicken powder, but that's optional. Okay, firstly I'm going to add some baking soda to the minced meat, minced prawns to the minced meat, and I'm going to mix everything together. And I'm going to add a bit of the baking soda because this is what gives it the springy texture. And I will continue to mix everything together. Next, I'm adding the diced carrots. This really gives it a crunchy flavor and a sweetness to the Siew Mai. Followed by the water chestnut. To me, the water chestnut is really important because it makes it less porky and it gives it also a crunchy flavor. Then I'll be adding the minced garlic. Followed by the shiitake mushrooms. So it's starting to look really colorful. Now that I've mixed all the ingredients together, I'm going to add my seasoning. I'll add the salt, just about a teaspoon of salt, some pepper, just a pinch of pepper, about 1 teaspoon of soya sauce. I'm using the light soya sauce, followed by 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. There are already lots of ingredients, so you don't need to add too much seasoning because all the ingredients already have flavors of their own, like the carrots has this sweetness, and also the mushrooms and the butter chestnut. I've added all the seasoning, so what I'm going to do is to massage all the seasoning into the meats. So this process will help the meats and the prawns and all the ingredients to absorb all the sauces. Okay, and I'm going to slam the meat in. You just need to do it for about 10 times. So that your meat is very springy and very bouncy. Wrap the Siew Mai. So I'm going to put the minced pork onto the dumpling skin. Just a little bit more. And I'm going to just fold it. There you go. In order to make it more interesting, what I'm going to do is to add a bit of the dried conpoy on top, followed by the tobiko. So the tobiko I will add it the last part once I'm done with all the dumplings. So if the meat comes out, you just need to take a spoon to press it down. The Siew Mai is almost ready, so we're going to do the finishing touch. I have actually brushed a layer of oil at the bottom of the plate so that the Siew Mai doesn't stick. So now I'm going to brush a layer of oil on top of the Siew Mai as well, so that the meat tastes better and it's not so dry. Now we're going to add the finishing touch, the conpoy. This really glams up the Siew Mai and it makes it much more savory, and it also gives it a slight sweetness. So we're going to add some tobiko. You know what's tobiko?
And now,
yes, some flying fish roll. So see what mommy's going to do. So I'm going to add some tobiko on top. This is to add color and texture. Now we're going to steam the Siew Mai for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, it's done. It's looking very pretty, and I can't wait to eat it. So I'm going to enjoy it with some soy sauce as well as some chili sauce. Let's see if it tastes good. It tastes really good. It's nice and crunchy, and the flying fish roll on top, the tobiko, makes it really refreshing. I'm sure your family members and your children will definitely love it. So if you like this recipe, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking and Dining with Jen.